Gray pops it up. Deep left field.
It's gone.
And it is gone. Another home run for the Cougars, and that makes the lead 8-0. As Gray is greeted by her teammates at home plate. And for the Cougars, this is, well, could I call this an ideal start, Mike?
Well, it's definitely it's a dominating start. There's no doubt about that. Right now, the Cougar pitchers are keeping the Lady Sentinels haven't even been on the base yet. And the Cougars have rounded every base 6 times.
That's low and outside. And Shoemaker is really struggling right now.
You might see a change at this point.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, she's given up 8 runs. She's given up 8 runs, and we're still in the second inning. High and inside, ball 2. Smith, last time Smith was up, she was walked. Whoa! Smith was up, she was high pitch. Nearly got her. She ducked in time. 3-0. Ball 4 as Smith is walked again. Next up is Miller. Last time she was up, she got a single. She hit a single. Miller.
Base hit.
Base hit. Center field.
Dropped it. It went past her. Here comes a runner around third to score. No, she held her up. Good throw-in. They recovered quickly on that. Nice.
Yes, they did. So that's a double for Miller. Next up is Oler. Last time Oler was up, she singled. Low, ball 1. Shoemaker, 1-0 count. Oler tips it. Counts 1-1. Got 2 on, nobody out. Cougars lead 8-0. Ball low, 2-1. Oler looking to drive in those 2 runs. Oler tips it again. Makes our count 2-2. As the umpire is signaling 2 balls, 2 strikes to Oler. As I said earlier, last time she was up, she singled. Ball low. We got a full count here to Oler. As Shoemaker is set to pitch. Inside, ball 4 as the bases are loaded. Bases are loaded for Lewis. Last time she was up, she grounded out into a fielder's choice. So
Lewis, obviously not one of the strongest batters on the team because she's at the low end of the order, but an opportunity here to get some good experience.
Absolutely. Bases loaded, nobody out. She takes a ball outside, 1-0. That was a good pitch by Shoemaker. 1-1. 1-1 as Lewis, who is batting 7th, steps up. Lewis hits it
It's a
deep.
blooper. It's going to go.
Base hit. 1 run scores.
2 runs.
2 runs score. Lewis is trying for second, and she gets there. Safe.
Slides in safe.
Although I do believe she's only going to get awarded with a single on the play.
Yes, that's correct. And now we've got the 10-run rule invoked.
That is an RBI single for Lewis. She drove in 2 runs to make our score 10-0. Next up is Baker. Baker pops it up, out of play.
Hits the top of the dugout and bounces into the crowd. Beautiful day for high school softball out here. The sun shining like big puffy white clouds, blue skies, light breeze.
And she was hit on the play. Takes her base.
Here comes Shoemaker's coming out.
Yeah, you kind of, God bless her. I mean, she's trying. She's busting her tail off. I mean, this is a tough team you're going up against. Catoctin has had one of the best softball teams in the state for a pretty long time.
Well, they do produce year after year, but this is Frederick County is a tough league. With the likes of Oakdale and Linganore and Middletown, you have to be as good as anybody in the state to survive in this Central Maryland Conference in Frederick County.
And it looks like Gwen, the shortstop, will be replacing Shoemaker.
Because these programs are deep, and they come from JV, and the JV feeds the varsity here, and then the youth leagues, which have been playing. Some of these kids have been playing together since as long as, first and second grades.
Yeah, the youth league, the Thurmont youth leagues are and even the Emmitsburg youth leagues are very, very successful. Have had a lot of success.
I'm watching number 22 pitch.
It's Gwen.
Gwen for
Fort Hill.
The Lady Sentinels, and the shortstop moved into pitch now and doesn't have any velocity or control. This is going to be a tough afternoon.
Yeah, she's having her struggles.
For these Lady Sentinels right now, if that's their backup.
And this is
pitcher. It's going to be a long afternoon as
Smith is up.
Taylor Smith steps in.
Taylor Smith hit a single, but
I'm sorry, that's Paige Smith.
That's
Paige Smith.
Paige Smith.
Yeah.
Ball low and inside. Yeah, when she was up in the first inning, she hit a single, but the runner was thrown out at home. But she still got a base hit.
Mm-hmm.
Smith, left field, fair. It stays fair.
Right on the line.
One run scores. Smith wanted to go for 2, but the runner in front of her
stayed. Didn't give her that opportunity. And she almost got caught halfway down to the second base line.
Yes, she did. The runner, Baker. I don't think Baker knew that ball was fair.
Well, from the certain angle, it didn't look fair because it was right on the line. It was very, very close. So
that scored 2 runs to make our score 12-0, and Watkins is up to bat yet again. Watkins hits it deep.
Oh, she crushed that.
Off the wall.
Here comes a run.
Comes a run.
Here comes another one. Around. And in they go. Cougars are having batting practice here this afternoon.
And it is a 2-run double for Watkins. To make our score 14-0. Oh, boy.
That's tough.
Yeah. And Sakari is up. Her first 2 times up, she hit a home run, and she got hit an RBI.
I'll tell you why it's really tough is because these Lady Sentinels came all the way from Cumberland, Maryland, and that's a long bus ride to come here and get. Right now they're getting clobbered. I mean, there's just no other way of saying it. It's difficult. There's a pass ball. The runner advances to third.
I still don't think they have an out yet in this inning. The Cougars hit around the whole order. Yet no one's out. There's still no outs.
So Sakari trots down the third base line to Coach Valentine for a little conference there and a little strategy. I don't know what they're going to do.
Nice pitch. Nice pitch there by Gwen. Believe the count is 2-1. It's carry, grounds it foul. So the count may actually be 1-2, not 2-2. So carry looks like.
Oops, that got behind her. Here comes the run home.
Pass ball.
And she scores.
Another run scores for Watkins. That makes our score 15-0 Cougars. And Sakari got out of the way at the last second. I really thought that hit her. Sakari swings, and it's a base hit in the left field, and she gets a single on that. So in Sakari's 3 at-bats, she's hit a home run, she's hit an RBI double, now she's hit a single.
Like I said, batting practice.
She hits a triple, she hits the cycle. I believe that's right. She's got a double.
Oh my goodness, that one's gone. Fair ball right to the fence.
There's Gray.
Oh, she dropped it. She almost got the tag out at third, but third baseman couldn't hold on to the ball.
As Gray hits a double. Looker.
Ternant at third base.
And Smith is up. No one out. Two women on.
Nope.
Nice pitch there by Gwen. 2 on, nobody out. Smith's up. Both times she's been up, she's been walked. Smith, base hit in the right field. 1 run will score. 1 run headed home, and she is safe. She did not touch the plate. Now she does. She is safe.
Goes back and touches it, yeah. You got to find it first. They need to whisk it off there a bit. It was getting kind of covered with dirt. You know, I'm going to tell you something right now. As a former high school softball coach myself, I can tell you right now, most teams would have handled that grounder. That wasn't that hard. This Sentinels team, is not used to this kind of power, and the speed of this game is way past them. But that's because, realize they're out in Western Maryland and they're playing a very limited. Those schools have very limited. They're small. They have limited attendance to draw from, limited people to field a team from.
There also aren't a lot of schools out there either.
Right.
Another pop-up.
And I don't think they've seen this kind of size, power, or speed probably in this early season, halfway through the season right now.
Yeah.
That was a little bit easier. Right into the grounder, right into the glove of the first baseman, and she makes the out.
Up as Miller grounds out into a fielder's choice. And up to bat next is Oler.
How did Oler do so far?
She's hit a single and she's been walked. Actually, I think she was hit, but no. She was walked.
Okay.
1 on, 1 out. Oler up to bat. She's 1 for 1. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Ooh.
Nice off-speed pitch there. Caught her looking.
Must have caught the outside corner.
It did.
High. Got ball 2. Or maybe that was ball 1. Sit on the ground and...
Third baseman gloves it and throws it away.
Oh, my.
Into the dugout.
And that'll score another run. I believe that'll go down as an error.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she threw it. The third baseman threw it way past the first baseman. She didn't have a chance to make the play on it. Didn't come anywhere near first base. It went far to her right, the first baseman's right, as she faced the third baseman. So, an over and out of play territory. Foul back over the screen.
And Lewis is up. Lewis's first at-bat, she grounded out into a fielder's choice. Her second at-bat, it was a RBI single. This was when the bases were loaded. I believe she hit in 2 runs, and it's a pop-up.
That's an easy out. Should be. No,
Miscommunication.
the outfielders ran into each other and dropped the ball.
And that'll... I don't know if that's an error or a double.
It's an error.
It's an error.
That was an easy out in most leagues.
Next up to bat is the Cougars. I have lost track of the score.
No problem. Don't worry about it.
I think it's 18-0. Next up is Baker. She was hit by pitch last time. Ball 1, high and outside. Baker.
That's easy. That should be an easy out. And it is. She made it. Here comes the runner, tags, and she comes home.
So that'll be an RBI for Baker.
Sac fly RBI.
Yep, sacrifice. And next up is Smith. 1 on, 2 out. Nice pitch there by Gwynn. And
That's
it is
foul.
drilled foul.
If that one's straight, it's a home run. She pulled that one foul down the left field line. And outside of the big yellow pole there at the home run line.
Oh, and they got lucky that was foul. Another foul for Smith. Both times she's been up, she's singled. Last time she was up, she RBI'd.
She's way out in front of this pitcher. She hasn't adjusted to the change in speed between Gwynn and Shoemaker. That was an adjustment. She drilled that one.
Left field.
Line drive
Another
right
run
up
will
the
score.
middle.
Line drive up the middle. Another run will score. We got an RBI single for Smith as Watkins is up to bat for, you ready to hear this, the 3rd time this inning.
No. Really?
This is the 3rd time Watkins has hit this inning.
Wow.
High and outside, ball 1. Watkins, oh, that's popped up.
Oh, my goodness. No one called it, and they ran into each other. And
She caught it. She did catch
yes,
it,
she
though.
did, but gosh, it was almost a collision that was going to be difficult. Okay, here comes the Lady Sentinels will come to the plate. Now we'll step aside for a break and be right back after this important word from one of our great sponsors.
THU is the leader in high school sports broadcasting. Since 2008, we have broadcast more high school sporting events than any radio station in the 4-state area. Football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Regular season playoffs and state championships from Southern PA to Brunswick, the Western Mountains of Maryland to the Eastern Shore. Cool Oldies 1450 THU is #1 in high school sports broadcasting.
The Center of Life Chiropractic, located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont, is one of the most treasured gifts to our community, led by Dr. John Hageman and a wonderful team of people who put your health first. Chiropractic services, Pilates, massage therapy. Center of Life is dedicated to helping healing and recovery take place in your whole body. And Center of Life employs the exact same philosophy when it comes to payment. They know that everyone is different, so they do not accept insurance, but rather have an honor system that allows you to discreetly pay what you can afford. If you're suffering from neck pain, back pain, loss of feeling, tingling, or numbness, and the stresses of ordinary life, check out Dr. John and his professional team of specialists who have been helping thousands like yourself for years and years of service to our community, with hours Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to noon and 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Tuesdays from 3 to 6:30 p.m. Closed on Thursdays.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Lady Sentinels lead-off batter there popped up to the pitcher in her first swing and the first pitch.
That was rather unfortunate. I don't think she was trying to swing. I think she barely moved the bat.
That was number 42, Tressler.
Yep.
That'll bring English to the plate, the right fielder for the Lady Sentinels, batting right-handed. As Smith gives her a little fastball look outside. Timeout. Coach Valentine walks out onto the field. And I think she might be discussing a substitution.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I think she's gonna make a change right here.
I think you might as well. I mean,
let's see what the call is.
Yeah, they're making a switch.
We'll get caught up in that in a second. Okay, timeout on the field. We'll step aside and we'll take advantage of this and take a little break. We'll be right back.
High-Low Auto Sales, with locations in Frederick and Mount Airy and our new location in Cockeysville, Maryland. We specialize in high-quality vehicles at low prices. All types of credit, financing, or leasing. You drive away with peace of mind in a vehicle with a High-Low Sales 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty. Find out about the High-Low difference at one of the leading independent automobile dealers in Maryland. That's High-Low Auto Sales. We look forward to serving you at highlowAutoSales.com.
All right, we're back with you here. We've got the change in place. Number 25, English, in the batter's box. Swing and a miss. Beautiful. Curveball off the outside edge of the plate for a called strike. English actually stepped away from that, even though she thought it was moving towards her. Fastball high and away. I like the way Gray smacks that glove right before the pitch. Hear it? That's
I hear it. Strike three.
Strike three. She struck her out.
That's another strikeout. That's her 6th strikeout of the game.
So the Cougars have a shutout going. Not only that, but
perfect
they've got
game.
a no-hitter going right now.
Well, they got a perfect game going right now. So they've had a total of 8 outs. 6 of them are strikeouts. It's a ball.
Little off-speed pitch, low and outside.
Brown, the left fielder, is up to bat.
Swing and a miss. Brown looks over at the coach and says, "Oh man, that is we haven't seen that kind of velocity here."
No. Cool.
Fastball low and just on the corner, outside low corner. Picture that square out over the plate, and she nicked the edge of that bottom right corner.
Struck
her out.
That's 7 strikeouts.
And Taylor Smith smiles and shrugs her shoulders as she comes off the mound.
And what's going on here?
Let's see. We may be calling it. Let's see.
Well, I don't know. The girls from Fort Hill are putting on their safety masks. I don't know. The coaches are talking.
Yeah. Both teams are huddled up out on the field right now. As we move to the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Well, they just said keep it going, so
here we go.
Looks like they're...
All right, we'll take a quick break and be right back after this message.
It's the perfect time to stop in and visit the friendly team at Thermont's Napa Auto Parts. Warm weather is here to stay, and that means lots of driving with increased wear and tear on your vehicle. Thermont Napa is the place to get everything you need to prepare your car as Mother Nature turns up the heat. Your local source for everything to keep your vehicle on the road. Don't forget, they also have select lawn, garden, and marine supplies. Thermont Napa. They'll keep you running. Just an old hand-me-down.
All right, welcome back. We're ready for the bottom of the 3rd inning with the Cougars leading by a lot. I think it's over 20-0 right now.
I believe you're right. And Sakari's up to bat. She has gotten a hit on every single at-bat, including a home run, an RBI double, and a single.
Like I said, batting practice today.
And I really don't know if the Cougars can make that many substitutions. I don't think they have that many players.
They do. They've got, let's see, I've got the lineup card right here. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spare players.
Ooh. So we got a ball. We have a ball and a strike. Got it at 1-1.
Chop foul down the third base line and right underneath Coach Valentine, standing there, third base coach, head coach, and third base coach on the field. One hopper to the second baseman. She gloves it, throws to first, and they get the out.
Got a ground out. That brings up Gray. Last time she was up, she doubled. And she has also homered in this game.
Strike one outside. Had Gray looking. Just outside the edge, 1-1 the count to Megan Gray. Megan Gray leading the county in home runs. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. From the most recent stats that came out last Thursday. High, ball 3 to Megan Gray.
3-1 the count. See if the coach gives her the green light.
Oh, she's green, and that's hit. A high fly ball into center field is caught. And there's 2 outs. So that was right at the warning track. Scraping the clouds on the way over.
Next up is Taylor Smith. She's been walked twice, and she's hit an RBI single.
Well, she crushed that one down the right field line to the fence, rounding second.
She might get 3.
She's going for 3. No, they hold her up on the cutoff.
She thought about it. Next up is Miller. Last time she was up, she grounded out into a fielder's choice. Got a pop-up foul. Oh, that...
Right at us here.
Yeah.
A bit of a surprise. A one-hopper to the plate. Swing and a miss.
Probably one Miller will want back.
0-2 the count to Miller. One hopper, the first baseman can't get it out of her glove. And it's an error on the first baseman.
It's an E3.
As Miller goes down to first.
Next up, we've got looks like we've got a replacement in there, number 33. Got a Mazaleski.
That's it.
Mazaleski grounds it to the pitcher. Pitcher throws the first. Oh, she
dropped
it!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness is right.
Right in her glove.
So.
And she dropped it. My goodness.
So that'll be an error. And a run scores. Next up is outside, number 16. That is Bronner, I think. Bronner.
That's correct, Bronner. A one hopper to the plate. Wilson keeps it out in front of her. Doing a good job catching. Number 22, Gwynn, pitching for the Lady Sentinels. Tip back to the screen.
And I know that screen's supposed to protect us, but you still jump.
We all flinched.
Yeah.
It's human nature.
It is.
That was a nice looking. That was the pitch she was looking for right there. That was an off-speed pitch right out over the plate.
So we got 2-2.
Runners on first and second.
Ooh. So we got a full count. That was a close one. Ball 4. Bronner takes the base.
Off speed, low and away. Sends the runner down to first. And loads the bases for the Cougars.
Up next for the Cougars is Courtney, the flex. And she hits it. Infield and another.
Oh, we're going to throw it away into the dugout.
Has 2
Runner
runs
comes
will
home.
score. That looked like a double error. Looked like an error on the fielder.
And then an error on the first base.
Yeah, the 2 umps are talking.
So the umps are talking because whether or not the ball went out of play when it went off of the first baseman's glove. If it stays in play, the runners are going to have to go back. If it went out of play, then the runners will advance. So they're putting them back. They're sending them back right now.
So the bases will be loaded. That's a lot of errors. So no, one of the runs will count.
Okay.
Because there was already, I believe there was already a runner at third.
Yes, that is correct.
So yeah, one of the runs will count.
But no But no base on the overthrow because the overthrow didn't go out of play. It stayed in play.
Correct. And now up is Smith. Smith's up. Last time she was up, she had an RBI triple. Or RBI single, excuse me, not triple.
She went down in the dirt after that one. Smith gets a strike.
Got a ball.
Off speed, just a little outside.
Got 2-1. Ball 3. Ball 4.
So Page goes down to first, and they load the bases once again. That's going to bring number 8 to the plate for the Lady Cougars. Top of the order, Watkins, batting right-handed.
Watkins is up for the 5th time. I guess it was a strikeout.
She just went to the plate. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, well, that's the end of the inning. The Cougars take the field. Lady Sentinels will be up to bat. Beautiful day. There's a lacrosse game going on down the lower field, right?
There will be one going on.
When does it start?
6, I believe.
Okay, all right. I want to remind our listeners we'll be back here Thursday for the Rob Seidel Memorial Baseball Tournament. The Oakdale Bears will come here to Catoctin. The Catoctin baseball team coming off a couple of really strong wins, 11-1 last Friday against Williamsport. We did that game, and we'll be back here Thursday, weather permitting. Again, there's a 50% chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon predicted right now, so not sure about that. But if they play ball, we'll be here. And we'll bring it to you live, both on the radio as well as live video.
Robertson's up to bat.
Fastball outside, high and away. Delivered from Taylor Smith.
Whoa, heads up.
Foul back over the screen.
Ball is caught by the third baseman.
Pop up in the third baseman's glove. I don't know if you noticed how she was holding the bat, but that young lady will never be able to hit as long as she's allowed to bat like that. She holds the bat with her wrists right at her shoulder and the bat hanging down the back of her back. Really unusual bat positioning. You'd have to come all the way from the small of your back around out in front just to get the bat speed moving.
Strike 1.
Swing and a miss. The catcher, number 55, Gwynn, who is now the pitcher. Is that right?
No, Wilson's number 55.
Wilson. Okay, Wilson, the catcher. Right, Gwynn, the pitcher. Ooh, that one had a whack to it. Little fastball there from Taylor Smith, high and away.
Two
2 and
balls.
2 the count. Another fastball high and away.
Pop
Little
up.
bunt popped up right to the catcher, and she makes the play. Megan Gray gets that face mask off quickly. Zeroes in on that little popper and puts it away. Good defense behind the plate from Megan Gray. Smith looking in. Winds and delivers. Fastball on the outside edge for a called strike. Pitcher number 22, Gwen, at the plate.
Oh, that was
High. That one got away from Gray and back to the screen. That one just kept floating. It just took off. Third baseman way in on Gwen. All the infield in.
another strike.
Fastball on the outside edge of the plate. Right at the waist level. 1 and 2 the count to Gwen. Smith steps onto the mound.
Another strikeout.
Threw a fastball right down the pike. Struck her out. Just blew that one right by her. And that's the end of the inning.
It's the end of the top half of the inning.
We'll be right back after this break.
The Gettysburg Auto Auction in Gettysburg, PA is now under new ownership and new management. Come visit the brand new Freedom Auto Auction. Still open to the public. Still the same friendly staff. Still the same great food. Here at Freedom Auto Auction, we plan on getting bigger, better, and faster. Open to the public. Still the same with up to 100 cars to choose from, and that number just keeps growing. Do you want to buy a car like the dealers do and pay only wholesale? Welcome to Freedom. Do you want to get 100 buyers online and in person looking at the car you are selling? Welcome to Freedom. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for live updates and fresh inventory at Freedom Auto Wash. Come see us in Gettysburg, right off of Route 15 on Emmitsburg Road, or online at freedomauction.com. Freedom, every Thursday at 6 o'clock p.m., where we the people buy and sell cars. freedomauction.com. Let's go.
All right, we're back with you here live at Catoctin High School with Lady Cougars are at the plate. Bottom of the fifth inning. Cougars lead it.
It's bottom of the fourth inning.
The bottom of the fourth?
Yeah, they hit so many times in the second inning that
Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay. Base hit.
another
Left-
base hit for Watkins.
Left center. Watkins drills it.
And that
Line
is
drive out into the outfield. That's going to bring number 4 to the plate.
Sakari.
Sakari grounded out in her last at bat. No out, runner on first.
Ball in the dirt.
High fly ball into right field.
Caught. Nice
And
catch.
she makes the catch on the run. A backhand into the sun catch. And her teammates run over and high five her. That's the best defensive play of the game for the Lady Sentinels.
I think that's their best play in general. I mean, I agree. That's the best play they've made today for sure.
That one's well hit deep down the left field line.
That stayed
and
fair.
It is a home run.
That is another home run.
I mean, she just jacked that over the left field fence. It cleared the fence by 20 feet.
That's another home run
into the
for
woods.
Gray.
Who was that?
Gray. That was another home run for Gray.
Home run leader in the county. Tacks another one on. She just went out there. She just threw that pitch was off-speed fat out over the plate. And Megan Gray just jumped all over it.
Counts 1-0 to Smith.
Gwen steps onto the mound, winds and delivers. Ball outside. Right down the middle. Nice pitch.
Very nice pitch. It's Smith.
Now one hopper to the plate. Got away from Gwen a little bit there, and
counts 3-1.
No runners on, so no urgency about getting that ball as Shoemaker gets it back to the pitcher. Wow, that's just powered into right field. She blew it past the second baseman.
That's a single for Smith. And Miller is up to bat. Last time she was up, she got on with an error.
Tipped away to the screen. 0-1 the count to Miller. One out. Runner on first. That one got past the catcher and to the screen, but the runner holds.
Hits it perfect.
Right in the gap
placement.
between second and third. Third and shortstop.
It's a single.
We got a substitute now. Number 33 comes into the game.
It's
Masalewski.
Masalewski hits it in the gap, and it's fair. And she'll load the bases with a single of her own. And now up to bat is
Allie Bronner.
Allie Bronner.
Swing and a miss. One out. Bases loaded. Bronner at the plate. In the dirt. Wilson stays in front of it. Another one hopper in the dirt. Same location. Gwen having trouble getting her control here. Trying to pitch around Bronner. Swing and a miss.
This pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chop back to the pitcher.
It hits the ground.
Hit the ground. Throw to first. Not in time, and the run scores.
So it'll be an RBI single.
That's right. Bronner gets an RBI single. And it was just a little blooper between the shortstop and the pitcher. Kind of one of those tough-to-field balls that we're going to score as a single.
That was a single. Nobody dropped
Allie
it.
Bronner.
Yeah.
High fastball away. Ball 1.
Courtney is up.
Courtney batting flex for the Cougars. Timeout.
I think she was just called out. Pop up.
High, deep hit into
And it
left
falls.
field.
That'll score a run.
Dropped another.
So that's an RBI single. Courtney. And Smith is up to bat. Smith
Base
in the
hit right
gap.
up the middle.
Scores a run.
All the way to the fence.
Watkins is up to bat. I don't know how many times we've said that today.
Timeout. That's the end of the inning. I believe that's how we get through this.
I believe
The
you're
Cougars
right.
are just allowing themselves to be called out so that we can get out of this
Yeah,
with dignity.
I believe this is the 5th inning.
Number 14, Looker, the third baseman, will lead off with Shoemaker on deck and Martz in the hole.
I believe we're at the top of the 5th inning.
Throw down to second, and we're ready to go.
And I believe that if the Cougars get the 3 outs here, then the mercy rule will officially be,
In effect,
yeah. Because the Cougars aren't going to hit.
mm-hmm. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Infield in.
Strike 2.
Got her looking outside. She went after it. 0-2 the count
Yep, that's correct.
to Looker.
And strike 3. That's another strikeout.
So, Sports Sentinel hasn't gotten on, have they?
No.
So we're still looking at a shutout no-hitter.
Shutout. Perfect game.
Wow. With the Cougars leading it 20+ to nothing. I've lost track. I can't even.
That's 9 strikeouts. And now in the bat for the Sentinels is number 23, Davis.
Peyton Davis in the bat. Taylor Smith has gone the distance, throws a called strike fastball right at the knees. Again, I want to remind you, we'll be back here Thursday. First pitch, 4:30. The Catoctin boys baseball team will face the Oakdale Bears. Strike 2.
To Davis.
That's
Strike
it.
3.
Got her looking. 2 out.
2 outs, and we got one more, and
March, the second baseman for the Lady Sentinels, batting right-handed, steps into the batter's box.
strike
Swing
one.
and a miss. Fastball outside, ball one. 1-1 the count to Martz. Infield and outfield in, playing straight away.
Strike two.
Fastball caught that right, low right corner there. That seems to be Taylor Smith's spot.
Looks like we are 1 strike away.
Swing
Strike
and a
three.
miss, and she fanned her. And that's it. Wow. What a game for the Lady Cougars. What a strong performance.
Perfect game. Perfect game for Smith.
She pitches the perfect game against Fort Hill. Very impressive.
11 strikeouts for Smith.
Wow. All right, we'll step aside for a break. Be right back.
Everyone in Thurmont knows the Bollinger family. If you stop someone on the street and ask them what comes to mind when I say Bollinger, they'll always answer great food, warm, friendly place to eat, and honest, hard-working church-corn folks. That's right. For 60 years, the Bollinger family has been welcoming friends and neighbors to the Bollinger Restaurant, located on North Church Street in Thurmont, where Donna and her son Josh are always greeting people with a smile right by the door, or working hard in the kitchen to bring you food that you'll swear was cooked by your mama. Bollinger's Restaurant is open weekdays from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Wednesday from 11 to 8, and Sundays from 7 to 2. Ask about their lunch and dinner specials, and don't forget to check out their award-winning barbecue meals and sauces and their great beer selections. You can check out their full menu and selections at bollingersrestaurant.com. That's Bollinger's Restaurant, a Thurmont tradition in a down-home setting. Bollinger's Restaurant, a proud supporter of local high school sports on the radio.
Center of Life Chiropractic, located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont, is one of the most treasured gifts to our community. Led by Dr. John Hageman and a wonderful team of people who put your health first. Chiropractic services, Pilates, massage therapy. Center of Life is dedicated to helping healing and recovery take place in your whole body. And Center of Life employs the exact same philosophy when it comes to payment. They know that everyone is different, so they do not accept insurance, but rather have an honor system that allows you to discreetly pay what you can afford. If you're suffering from neck pain, back pain, loss of feeling, tingling, or numbness, and the stresses of ordinary life, check out Dr. John and his professional team of specialists who have been helping thousands like yourself for years and years of service to our community, with hours Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to noon and 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Tuesdays from 3 to 6:30 p.m. Closed on Thursdays. No appointment is necessary. Just walk right in and tell them you heard about Center of Life right here on Cool Oldies 1450. That's the Center of Life Chiropractic. Make an adjustment to your life today.
All right. We can hear the Star Spangled Banner playing down on the lacrosse field, so that means they're getting ready to tip off down there. And what a game this was. A big win for the Catoctin Lady Cougars here. A perfect game. Shutout, no-hitter. And we move on to some more great softball. We'll just be sure to check our schedule, WTHUradio.com. Click on sports and sports broadcast schedule, and you'll be able to tell where we'll be next. And I can tell you right now, We'll be back here Thursday at Catoctin High School for the Rob Seidel Memorial Baseball Tournament. The Oakdale Bears will travel all the way across town to visit the Catoctin Cougars for what should be a very good game. The Cougars #1 in the Gambrel Division and Oakdale #2 in the Spires Division. So that should be a highly competitive game. We're expecting a good one this Thursday evening. Tip-off at 4:30, weather permitting. Again, we've got thunderstorms in the forecast, so we'll keep you posted. I want to thank our sponsors, Bollinger Restaurant, Center of Life Chiropractic, and Freedom Auto Auction for making this game possible. Thank you so much. We couldn't do it without you. On behalf of the entire Cool Oldies 1450 team, my name is Michael Betteridge, joined here with color analyst Tyler Wilhelm. We'll see you Thursday night.
Don't worry, if you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast, all of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTHUradio.com in our audio vault.